Hey guys, Sam Bryan here. So this is the start of Season 2. I thought for the start of Season 2 I would do some walkthrough solves, but not really complete walkthrough solves. So it's not going to be like Episode 6 where I do full walkthrough solves. I'm just going to do walkthrough solves for one side, or face, or layer. So, just to give you an example quickly, it would only be something like, that was easy, it would be only something like this, or maybe a fully permuted face, like that, or maybe an EG2 face, or something like that. And the point of the video is to show you, is kind of to teach you some techniques on how to build easy layers, or maybe different ways to build layers. I don't have any actual scrambles, so I'm just going to hand scramble it. I thought it wouldn't be worth it for only partial walkthrough solves. Oh, this one's easy. So, also, just something to mention, when you have easy faces like this, take advantage of them. That's definitely something to keep in mind when you're building layers. Okay, so I see lots of things on this. The first thing I'd probably see, because I like bars, is this bar. Now that's not the only thing you want to look at. You quickly want to take a scan. Ooh, this seems nice too. We have this white here. So I would quickly look at this white. Probably the obvious solution for white would be to do R2 and finish the sledgehammer. Or maybe to just do that. Like that. But that is an EG2 case, EG1 case, and, you know, probably for maybe at least half of the people doing 2x2, I don't know, that's just an assumption. Most people might not actually know EG1. You might know Ortega, but maybe not. So, when building layers, this is kind of tip number one. Make sure you're building them so that you get what you like, you know? You get the layer and the last layer case that you like. So if I knew both of those EG1 cases, but let's say I just didn't know that. And then so obviously this one wouldn't work out either. And even if I did do this, that's not very nice. And I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Oh, these are so easy cases, but whatever. It's just kind of personal preference, I would say. So definitely what you want to look for a lot are these bars. So this is kind of the same case as this white here, but it's a full layer. So probably what I would do in this case is I'd probably go with the bar and do that. Now notice I could have done that. Actually, yeah. Also make it a little move efficient, you know? Like that. And then, that's not really the point of the solve, but I just have to finish solving. No, I don't even have to finish solving it, but... Okay, so tips from that, example solve. Make sure you create faces that kind of look appealing and that suit your solving style. So for this one, we easily have yellow, orange, or red. Now, I think the easiest here is yellow, and here's why. And even whether you're EG1 or CLL/LBL or Ortega, the yellow is perfect. But I'll go over these two first. As you can see here, I could bring this down, but this would be in a very bad position. I could do that, but that wouldn't be the best case of all. As for orange, it's kind of just right here. I mean, you have to bring this one up and put this one in, or put this one in and put that one in. So it's kind of hard to work with. Oh, I screwed up that now. Oh. But yeah, anyway, I would have gone with yellow, because if you had looked, the layer would have ended up coming to this. it would have ended up coming out to this, where you could have either put this in or done this. Just fill in the corner. So this is tip number 2 from this, even though I didn't really get to go over it. If you have something like this and you're using CLL or layer by layer, and you have something like this and you don't want to just put this one in, you can put this one in here and then cancel right into putting that one in. And that's probably the easiest tip. Oh, oops. That's probably the tip from that solve that I was gonna give that tip. I don't know if I would have come across any others, but I messed up on doing what I did for a different layer. So what stands out to me right away is orange. But what I first see when I look at orange is that it's not as easy as it seems. It's at top 5 moves, and I like 4 moves or less, but we'll see what happens. And then same thing. As you get more advanced as well, choose which layer is easier to one look, or at least partially one look. So for example, for orange, I could do 2 things. I could pretend this is stationary, and I could do this. Put that corner in and put this corner in. Or, I could pretend this one's stationary, do R2, U2, R prime, and get something like this. So choose what's easier to one look. In this case, it'd probably be this, where I go like this and just get a pi case. Oops. Just a, sorry, H case. I knew there were going to be no corners oriented. Oops. Oh, I held it the wrong angle. Stupid me. So that's the tip from this walkthrough kind of solve, is choose which layer as you get more advanced, or maybe if you want to start now, maybe as a beginner, I don't know, so that you get better once you learn more methods and you kind of get faster with it. I don't know. Choose which layer is easiest to one look, so it has the least-ish amount of moves. If it has a lot of moves, that you can perform it fast. Like, let's just say you're doing this, and you don't know that you can just do that. That's pretty fast. Doing something like this, that's kind of awkward and slow, So, those are all I have time for, unfortunately. This is longer than it should be anyway. So my tips are, look at all the sides. Be color neutral. That's definitely a tip. You should try to be color neutral when choosing a face. Choose a side that suits your solving style, and if you can one look it, choose a side that is easy to one look and has either the fewest amount of moves as possible. No. That has moves, even if it's a lot, just be able to perform the layer, execute your algorithm, the intuitive algorithm for the layer pretty quickly. So it comes down to speed. You don't have to have great TPS, but as long as it's something not awkward, like I don't know, let's just say you did that, and then, did a layer like that. That's a little awkward, as opposed to, something like that. So, yeah, I hope you were able to follow along with that. It's probably a terrible video, but, I don't know, I tried my best. So, please leave a comment. And this is it for this episode of 2x2 Every Day, Season 2. So, see you on episode 2 tomorrow.